Hello and welcome to day 3 in the Big Brother house. Today I've got no idea what I'm going to do. I haven't thought about the subject at all. I've been busy with yesterday's day 2 video. Go and check it out if you haven't seen it already. Links will be up there and down there and everything. If you guys have got any ideas what you want to see me doing, as long as it's not like walking across a desert and breaking any laws, we're good to go. So put them comments down below and help me out a little bit. So what I thought today to begin with is we'll get rid of the spaceship and we'll put a different thing up. Wilson, will you get down from there? So welcome to a chat with Andy. Not really been able to do a lot of filming today, to be honest with you. One is the wind, as you can probably see. It's been absolutely terrible. Just putting up the tarp today was a bit of not a struggle, but it had its own little problems. For camping in your garden, it has its own little problems, and I've said this on the first video. I've left it so late because obviously everybody's at home, so you've got neighbours, dogs, music and that kind of thing. Right, so the setup today is this is a 3x2.9 superlight DD tarp. Call it 3x3. I have done another video how to set this up, so obviously you've seen a little bit on the video, on this video, but I have done another video. I'll put a link in the description to any videos I'm mentioning. I'll put a link in the description. So yeah, it's 3x3, just a kind of a tarp tent configuration. This has its own problems because with it being single skin, you class it like a single skin tent, and everybody knows if you're in your sleeping bag, single skin tent, no ventilation, you get condensation. And you do with this setup as well. Obviously pull everything away from the sides, anything you don't want to get wet, pull it away from the sides, just treat it like a normal tent basically. So I had quite an active day. I managed to finish off the talking stick and varnished all that up. That's now in the shed hanging up and just drying nicely. So tomorrow I'll show you that again. You know, let's see how it's turned out. The spoon that I carved on day 2, what I was thinking is leave it as it is for the time being, and then when we come out of the lockdown, I'm going to inscribe the date on it. I'm going to burn the date on the handle of it and then varnish it all up, put a nice little bit of leather cordage around it, and then it can be like a momentum, if you like. So so that's that. Right, just let me digress. Let me get my torch here. Right, so train. There's no one on it. Right, so I've had a comment on the video about the talking stick from a viewer called Mickey Betts. I think it's pronounced B-E-T-T-S. His first bit, which I found quite funny, was I could do with a talking stick. I know a few folk where I can't get a word in edgeways. Well, we've all been there, mate, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's a pretty good comment. So his question was all to do with the Lavvu, which I've used for the last 2 days. The Lavvu, Polish Lavvu setup. If you've got no pole and there's only one tree, how do you set it up and what knots do you use to suspend it? Well, I'll put a link in the description to answer that question. And there may be something up there somewhere. Yeah, so I've set up the Polish Lavvu in that situation with one overhanging branch and set the Lavvu up, no problems. You can use a golf ball inside the Lavvu, wrap some kind of rope, cordage, that kind of thing around it, and then hinge it up that way, but mine's got a D-link on it, but you'll see that on the video. So his second question, it was about Lavvu darkness. Now I've answered that on that video that I've put a link in below, about the darkness of the Lavvu inside. And he's asking, can you use some kind of fabric paint to paint it inside to light it up a little bit more? My answer to that would be no, because once you paint it and then you waterproof it on the outside, you may have issues with chemical reactions going on with the sigma bonds in the polymers that are used for paint and the waterproofing. So I wouldn't recommend it. I'd follow the route that I went down, and the video's down below. So the third question he was talking about was he's had some problems with the taut line hitch because my hands was in the way when I was filming it. So I'll address that problem. Keep watching the channel. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'll address that problem and I'll show you how to tie a taut line hitch properly. I'm gathering that you've had no problem with the E-bank hitch, so I think it's the taut line you're struggling with there. So that's a question from one of my subscribers, Mickey Betts. So I hope that's helped you out a little bit. Anyway guys, I've waffled enough. I've probably bored you to tears. I'm going to say good night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Thanks for watching. Please give me thumbs up, thumbs down. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, get out in your garden, do a bit of camping, come back in a better mood, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.